Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is May the 10th, 2022. We're going to talk about SOFI today and try to give a price prediction. Yeah, I said it. We're going to try to do a price prediction today. In SOFI, I mean, look at the screen in front of you. I was telling you all the way back here on April the 7th to look for SOFI to continue to go down, and it did that, right? Now, we are trading in all-time lows in the market in SOFI. Are you buying it? Are we going to continue to see the price go lower in SOFI? I mean, you guys can see that earnings is currently today, and the market and pre-market is already trading at $5.51. SOFI is almost around penny stock level. Now, to those who are new, penny stock simply means a stock that is trading around $5 and below, right? We're going to talk about that today. So welcome to those who are new. If you all appreciate the videos, hit the like button, and also subscribe here to the channel. For me, my purpose is to create this content to show you that you can actually predict prices without confusion, for one, without being complicated, for two, and without doing a whole lot of research like so many people want you to do in terms of fundamental analysis. You don't need all of that. The only thing you need to be focusing on is the price and price alone. So if you guys want to join me, join the community, keep it locked in here, tap in right here in order to make sure you stay ahead of the game. Now, you guys can see it. We hit that last price prediction pretty good. Market did go down 17%. If it were to get out on the last trade yesterday, then it's 31%. All right there. Now, usually for me, okay, when I look at charts like this and I see the market trading at all-time lows, you don't come in and play, right? We're in uncharted territory in terms of where we've been. We've never seen price in SOFI trade this low, right? And it's trading this low for a reason. I don't think people really realize that the price in SOFI is trading around $5 is because this is what the market values it as, $5. Now, I know many of you came in and left comments on my videos, my prior SOFI videos, telling me that you've been buying the dip. This is why I don't push that. If you see price dipping, it's going down for a reason. Whatever the cause may be, I could care less, but we can all visually tell that overall the market doesn't value SOFI at $22. They didn't value SOFI at $17. They didn't value SOFI at $15, $13, $12, $10, $9. Hey, the market didn't value SOFI at those price levels, because if it did, the market would have held there and moved up. This is the current price that the market has determined that it values. I mean, we can't change that. But yet and still you have people wanting you to buy the dips, and they want you to hold the stock for the next 500 years. And hopefully in the next 500 years, you might recoup some profitability, because every time the market dips, you continue to increase your losses. And I don't think a lot of people realize that what we're going through in terms of the market turmoil of seeing many stocks down 50, 60, 70, 80%, is that it's going to be a long time before these markets come back up, right? It's going to be a long time. And many people kind of got complacent with what we've gone through in 2020 and 2021, where seemingly everything was just going up, everything. And now we are now in a different transition, a different period, to where this may be just an opportunity to see the market do this, right? We might just see years of the market just do this and not go anywhere. Imagine doing that for years, 3 years, 4 years, because the market is not ready to go up. It's not a bullish market right now, especially as a whole. So, I mean, really, when you look at it, SOFI is massively in a downturn, right? Is massively in a downturn. It's a very scary market. Now, eventually, the thing about looking for price to go down is that eventually it has to stop. There is a floor, and it's at zero. Now, usually stocks, especially one of like SOFI's position of how people view it, it's not going to go down to zero. So eventually we're going to hit rock bottom. Eventually, SOFI is going to break this downturn and begin to do like I just created. Start to trade sideways. That would then tell us to come in and buy the stock. that would then tell us to don't buy dips. When we see a market trade like this, this is when the market is accumulating. This is when the market is buying up the stock. Market is not buying this. When you see a stock in a downturn, people are not buying that, except for the YouTuber who's telling you to buy the dips. The overall market is selling that. They're selling this because they're bagging the profits while they're telling you to come in and buy these dips. So we have to continue to follow the market until we see a change occur in SOFI. We have to follow what they're showing us. Now, eventually, like I said, we're going to see the market begin to level out. It's going to begin to trade sideways. It's going to begin to show some indications on price bars that strength is coming in. I'm here to tell you today that we're not seeing it just yet, though. We're not. We're not seeing on any of these price bars, right? Now, you guys can see from this weekly chart that the last 2 weeks, maybe even this current weekly price bar, the market's kind of leveling out. So yes, I'm start paying attention now to see, are we going to find the market begin to level out? That is what we need to see in order for us to say, okay, cool. Now the market looks like it's about to reverse, but we're not in a reversal right now, though. And I think a lot of people on YouTube want you to, bag in a lot of stocks, buy the dips, because eventually price will go up. But the market hasn't determined that yet. We'll see on price charts when the change is going to occur. And we haven't seen it yet in SOFI. We haven't. And I feel terrible for the people who follow, so many YouTubers, so many other analysts, so many other people telling you to come in and buy the dips, dollar cost average. And it's one of the most ridiculous things, because it's kind of like you're locking up your money and you cannot do nothing with that money until you exit out your position. And there's plenty of other opportunities in the stocks, in the stock market and commodities like that you can deploy your money to bring in more money. But when you come in and buy dips, when you come in and dollar cost average, you cannot go back and utilize that money for something else. You can't. And now that money is literally being locked up, and you cannot go in and grab it until it at least tries to come back with some money. This is called opportunity cost. You're losing out on opportunity that you can actually take that dollar or what other fiat currency you may have and place it somewhere else to try to bring in more money, because there's always a bull market somewhere. There always is. And SOFI is not in a bull market. This is a bear market. If you understood how to short the market, then yeah, you can deploy your money here in SOFI and make money as stock goes down. But currently, this is not that situation for a bull market. Okay, so eventually, I'm not going to be massively bearish, right? Because look at that, we're already trading at $5.51. SOFI, a lot of people don't think that it can happen, that it could go down to $2, that could go down to $1. I don't see it happening neither, but nothing is out the realm of possibility. Nothing. So as of right now, the market is still weak in SOFI. Yes, it is. We haven't seen any indications of market strength right now in SOFI. And if we were to look at this from a monthly perspective, look what happened last month, right? The month of April. That's weakness. So as we trade throughout the month of May, don't be surprised to see the price continue to go down. Now, the thing for me is I'm not putting on a price prediction because I don't know how low it's going to go. I don't know. Basically, here in the background, I have no idea where buyers are at. Not one. The only way that we will tell buyers are approaching the market is when we see a massive influx of volume like this one. Once we see this type of volume come into the market on the base, on a low, then that tells me that we may be in the beginning stages of seeing SOFI hitting bottom. That's when you come in and pounce and start buying the stock. Once you see this type of volume, we haven't seen it yet. So this tells me that you don't need to rush in. This tells me that you don't need the dollar cost average. This tells me that you don't need to buy the dips because this volume has not shown up yet. So until such time, expect the price in SOFI to meander and to continue to drift lower until we see this volume. We got to see that volume. We don't see it. We already know that that's not a real move for us to see the price go up, that we hit the bottom. Now, it doesn't mean that on a day-to-day basis that we won't see price go up like we did right here, right? May the 4th, the price went up 11.5%, right? If you know how to scout the market, if you know how to day trade, yeah, you can make money when price goes up. But the grand scheme of things, when the market finally hits rock bottom, we'll see this volume. And until such time, expect price to continue to go down. All right. So that's it. I'm done. I'm not going to drop a price prediction, like I said, because I have no idea where the buyers are at. Now, I know some of you may try to drop some Fibonacci retracements on the chart to try to figure out where support is. But let's keep it real. We don't know where the majority of the buyers are at. All right. So that's it. Just wanted to come in and speak to you all as to what I'm looking at in terms of SOFI and its prediction. Yeah, I'm still looking for price to go down, but I'm not going to be like a massive bear looking like price to go down 5,000%, nothing like that. I just think we're going to drift. I think we're going to drift a little bit lower, but not too low. And then eventually we'll see that volume pop in. And then that's when we'll come in and try to start paying more attention to see the market in SOFI begin to go up. All right. So that's it. That's my plan. That's what I'm thinking about the market doing over the next couple of weeks to months. What is your thoughts? What are you noticing into the market in SOFI? Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.